As we said, flooding could become a big issue with all the rain expected this week.
And multiple agencies are making preparations. Jason Miles is live at Harris County Precinct 1 headquarters with what is at play here. Jason.
Hey there, guys. Yeah, this agency among those at the ready when it comes to rising water or the potential of flooding this week. Harris County Precinct 1 Constable's Office adding a number of things since Harvey, including this boat you see. It has an inboard motor. The motor is inside, kind of like a jet ski. That makes it more easy to navigate, say, shallow water in a flooded neighborhood. It's just one of the things many agencies around Harris County are doing in preparation for this potential flooding. Whenever it rains heavily in the Houston area, so comes the threat of flooding.
Any day that we we have to deploy these is a bad day.
The Harris County Sheriff's Office formed a flood rescue group to specifically respond to high water rescues using trucks like these, most of which are surplus military vehicles repainted and reused by local law enforcement agencies.
In the military, I have put these vehicles in water up to the windows. It's not recommended because you could flood the engine out. Obviously, we're not going to do that in an effort to save the vehicles so we can keep them in service longer.
A new group of deputies were certified to operate the vehicles just last week.
It's, an all-around good tool to go, in the high water areas and still be able to navigate safely.
Tracking how rapidly water rises is another priority for the county, which recently installed a number of new gauges along creeks and bayous like this one near Pearland.
We have upwards of almost 300 and something flood gauges now.
Harris County Flood Control District meteorologist Jeff Linder says the devices provide real-time rainfall totals and stream elevations, data that's transferred to a flood warning system that illustrates how high a creek or bayou has gotten and the flooding footprint.
But it is that real-time gauging of what is happening right now at those locations that is so beneficial and so important in these types of situations.
Situations which the Houston area has dealt with many times in recent years, and after which readiness and response
Harvey set a new standard for flood preparedness.
May only improve. Back here live at Precinct 1 downtown, this is a look at their 5-ton high water rescue vehicle. And something spokesperson Kevin Quinn told me just a few moments ago, something they learned after Hurricane Harvey when so many disabled and elderly people had to be physically picked up while they were seated in their wheelchairs. On the back of that truck, you may not be able to see it, but there is now a wheelchair lift that will make it a lot easier when and if we have to deal with something like that again. Back to you.
Jason, I do remember those images from Harvey. Hopefully we won't see that again this week. Jason Miles reporting live. Thank you. Here's a live